I don't think it's a disappointing performance. It's a disappointing result, to be honest. It's a disappointing thing. I don't know, way that you lose. I think that we tried. We put a lot of effort. We did very good in getting ourselves in the right position. Today, when you guys talking about final third, box, and everything, that's the big reason today. So we had 4 transition in the first half when we get at them, even with at least numerical parity. I think sometimes even numerical superiority. We arrived in the box. We arrived very close to the goal, and we didn't even shot. We didn't even shoot. Like he's not that, There's a transition that are goal because you see them. They had only one and they scored. If you do it in the right way, and so yeah, I am disappointed because also the second half, with all the tweaks that we make, we were getting more aggressive and we went again into a lot of good situation, but we had like basically 2 clear chances with Fafa, the 2 headers, and a lot of half a chance because our quality of the service and timing of the run in the box was, I would say, very off, and that's a thing that we need to work on, but. I would say that tactically, the way that we interpret the game, I think we did well. We did what we had to do. We were, in my opinion, in terms of way of playing, the best team in the first half and in the second half. We just made a tactical mistake on the first goal, big one, and the second goal we made. Brian unfortunately basically passed the ball to the other guy, and then it was a 3-on-3 or 3 or 4-on-4, and if you play well, you can score. And we didn't do well those situations that we had a lot in the first half that are actually our bread and butter normally. And I think, sorry, I'm really a train of thoughts now. I think that it's a lot of matter of confidence at the moment, so we need to reinstate that confidence and try to get points immediately, because it's too easy now to be with the head down, but we need to be with the head up and try to go full speed in Kansas City Wednesday.
And on a more positive note, what did you make of the big crowd today?
Oh, fantastic. Big crowd. The crowd today was amazing. From like how do you call it? The like we call it choreography in Italy, like the thing that they did at the beginning, and it was amazing. The fact that there was a lot of people while we were doing warm up, pushing the team. Like it was fantastic, and we're so sorry that we couldn't at least tie at the end, because they were really helping us, and we really thank them. It was special, to be honest.
Vanni, Laborda had I thought struggled tonight, especially dealing with Robert Taylor on the 2 goals, but there were times when he seemed to get himself wrong-footed. Did that raise an area of concern for you, and what will you need to do in terms of speaking to him ahead of the game on midweek?
Yeah, I agree with you. He made a tactical mistake in the first one, because Ali made a mistake and he followed the man instead of the space, and so the ball goes there. But then when we are in the box, we say every time that you don't have to jump, you have to stay and hold your position, and basically force him to go in an area that is difficult for him to shoot, and he didn't, and he was easily beaten and scored. Second goal, it's less, I would say, guilty than the first goal, in my opinion, because this guy was sprinting at him, and it's really hard. It was just like, at least he didn't make a foul. He was bringing himself out. He was bringing the player out. But I agree, he didn't have a good game. We'll see. The rotation was already planned, in the sense that Gervain has done very well lately, so he probably would have played anyway as a right centre back on Tuesday. So we'll see.
Vanni, Vanni, scoring has been an issue.
Yes.
For you guys. Just 3 goals, 1 from open play in the last 6 games.
Yeah.
You're judged on results, not performances.
Yes.
What has to change for you guys right now?
We need to be better in the box in 2 things. First, the quality and the decision making on the service needs to be better. Again, at the beginning of in the first half, the last pass in 3 chances, 1 time with Fafa, 1 time with Ali, 1 time with Goldie, 3 easy pass to score. We missed the pass. So that's not more a problem with the scoring, but more with the pass. The other thing, we need to have a little bit more, again, confidence and bite, because I think that there's a lot of situation where if we were more confident, we could have won those half and half thing. And then we need to score when we are in front of the net. So Tuesday we played very poorly, but we had like at least 4 or 5 chances in front of Marco, and we didn't score. Today, not too much, but 2 clear chances. 2 clear. The post and the other header are like a enormous XG chance, and we didn't. So we need to be better. But I think the main source is the quality and timing of the service than more the actual shooting.
So is that a personnel issue? Do you need another player who can create those chances?
No, I don't think it's a personnel issue. I think it's more of a, again, because we scored a lot of goals with these guys at the beginning of the season. So, that's it's not a personal issue. I think it's more, again, for me, a massive word today is confidence. I saw a team that even if they're doing everything good, they didn't have the boom to go. And so we need to be better. And of course, Damir, that will come back. He will gonna give us another chance to, especially in this kind of games when you push. Having him as number 9 in the middle is can give another option when we're there. But we need to do better with the personnel that we had, also because we showed that we can do better.
You talked about confidence.
Yeah.
What's the key to restoring a player's confidence and team's confidence when you are in a run forward?
I think we need to do 2 things. First of all, we need to be positive and not being moody Monday. So tomorrow we're gonna have off, but Monday and Tuesday training in a way that we need to go full speed to Kansas City. And the other thing is that I think that as a coaching staff we need to tweak a little bit things tactically, because even though I don't think that is the issue, it's a thing that can make the players, we're doing something new, we're doing that, that's the thing, boom, 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 and then we go. So that's probably that's what we try to do in the second half, putting Goldie wide and Fafa inside, and then Goldie as a number 8, playing with 2 strikers in a way that first of all to enhance a little bit of aggressiveness when we were pressing, but also to put players in different position and try to create more chances for them that are, instead of the same old that at the moment is not working. So we need to be honest and try to change something.
And like you said, you're going to have tomorrow off. Did you send your players away with a message tonight?
I talked with them and I said that I'm really applaud them for the effort and for the will to try to tie and give everything till the end. I told them that it's up to us in the sense of we had the chance in the first half to score several times and we didn't. So we need to be more focused, more quality in certain area of the game. And at the same time, I told them that we need to not stay there and say 6 games that we haven't won, and we started very well, and now we're in a lull and everything. No. The MLS is like this. Every team goes to this kind of period during the season, so it's too easy to show that we are a compact group when everything is going well. We need to show it now, and so we are conscious of the fact that we need to do better, but also we are conscious of the fact that we can do better, and so we'll go from there. And of course, they were all pissed, like rightly so, like I was, like, you know, that's when you win, no one, when you see, yeah, you know, yeah, I need a win, so yeah, yeah, when you lose, it's no one's happy.
Many supporters in the building tonight are going to get a chance to come back at some point this season.
Yeah.
So, you know, despite the struggles recently, what would be your message to those supporters in terms of, you know,
Yeah, to see.
for them to come back?
I see that. I think the supporters, besides the result, they enjoyed the team the second half to be so aggressive. They enjoyed the team to be there and trying to win every ball, to be offensive and putting offensive player up top and everything. And that's the style that we like, in the sense of not being scared on anything and try to keep the composure. Even with player in, you know, we put Andres center back for almost the entirety of the second half, almost, when we take off Franco and everything. So I think they saw how much this group, how much this player wants to win, and how much can be electric again. Like the atmosphere were electric at the end. Like everyone, every crosses, every half a shot, and you know, it was like so. I think that if they come back, they won't be disappointed in the sense of we'll always guarantee the fact that we'll give everything, we'll play at the maximum intensity that we can, and of course, unfortunately, we cannot guarantee results. Tonight, it didn't go well.
Vanni, you already mentioned a little bit about what was lacking in the final third, especially. But in the first half, it looked like at times players were trying to find the perfect ball rather than trying to take a shot and test the keeper.
I agree.
Taking that gamble. I know you're somebody who likes to have your system and you have your plan and stick to the plan.
Yeah.
But do you find that sometimes that players are trying to stick too much to the plan and trying to stick too much to the methodology rather than maybe sort of taking a risk and taking that shot instead of trying to find that final pass?
I don't think so. I think actually it was the opposite, because there was 3-4 situations where the pass should have been done better and the movement should have been done better if we were following the thing that we were saying, and I think it was more the case of again, as you said, try the beautiful ball instead of the kind of the right ball. I would say tactically, the only thing that didn't work in the first half was Shofi and Fafa on the same side. Like they were, Fafa didn't understand when to attack the space, when to come inside. Like it was much better when he was one of the two strikers in the middle. And so yeah, I think that again the problem was more, to be honest, the final third execution. And again, I will rewatch it and I have to see perfectly, but I remember a couple of times like Ali's going and the ball arrives too long on the second post. One time we are attacking the space and Goldie tried to play a chip for Brian instead of maybe driving the ball like we say every time if you don't have the pressure, and try maybe or to score or maybe to slip the ball to Brian. So yeah, that's again, but it's not. It's the wrong choices and the wrong execution sometimes, and that for me that's the divider tonight.
And this season, compared to other seasons, you're in a little bit of an inverse situation.
Yes.
Where you started really well, but
Yeah.
now you're going through a little bit of a lull. Does that change the way that you are approaching these games now because of the fact that you've proven that you can be good, and it's now seems like it's your own roadblock or your players' own roadblock in their minds that are going to stop them from playing?
No. It's you're totally right in the sense. Again, that's what the reason why I said that a little tweak in the tactics is needed, because when you are managing a group of players, of humans, and emotion counts. confidence counts. And if the things now are not going well in terms of results, we cannot be a broken record and say keep doing the same thing, keep doing the same thing, keep doing the same thing, keep doing the same thing. So even though, like in the rational thing, you think, you know what, if you were doing the tactics perfectly, we would have won or whatever. I think we need to do a little bit of a how do you say when someone put the finger on the switch and does like this, and a shock, a little bit of a shock. We need to be a little bit of a shock and make them even focus to do. Okay, it's not that we're going man to man and we're playing like 4-4-2 with long balls, but it's like we need to figure it out something different for sure.
And I guess I know that you're someone that is very, like, your system is very idealistic, but you mentioned there that sometimes you might need to tweak.
Yeah.
Are you finding that now you have to try to find a balance between keeping things fresh, changing things up, but still sticking to the principles that you have?
Yeah, of course. It's always like this. The principle that you have, so as a coach, you always need to be ready to change a lot of things, except your non-negotiable. So, so that's it's you use the right word, keeping things fresh, because you cannot think that saying always the same thing can be the best way possible. And so we'll analyze, we'll do it, the thing, but of course always within the limit of our principle. We cannot change our identity because I think it would be wrong, but we need to look something different. It's like it's 20 years that we are with my wife. We have to freshen up things every time. So that's the thing.
Vanni, this was a special game for a lot of players, a lot of fans.
Yeah.
In particular, Fafa Pico. I think he's still running on the pitch now. Your thoughts on how well he played and how much he contributed tonight?
I think he had a game of two halves. Very bad in the first half, very good in the second half. I think in the first half was very bad. In the second half was extremely good.
Why was he bad in the second half?
Because he didn't do the things that he was supposed to do, and he was always going in position that were wrong. In the second half, actually, he playing as a second striker with Brian did extremely well, being a handful, creating a lot of space, attacking the space, and creating two big chances for him.
You always have unique shirts on. You got the Spaghetti Sunday one. Can you tell me about this shirt you have?
This shirt is a design of my wife, and it's a thing that says we should all be feminist, because that's an important message, and because being feminist is the first step to go to the real social justice, and so we should all be feminist, and every day we should wear and also do the things. And my wife said that sometimes I say that I'm a feminist, but I'm not really a feminist 100%. But I'm actually him. So we always have to remind that we need equal space for everyone, and regardless for the gender and everything. And so unfortunately the women are not treated very well in the world, but sometimes even in our country. And so we need to remind ourselves that we need to be feminist.
Thank you, Vanni.
Thank you.